And I think I am live. Snooch to the Nooch, my friends. I know I was supposed to do this earlier, but issues with my internet. I've been having really bad internet issues lately, so I haven't been able to even record any episodes for Chatting with the Comic Community. Next episode's supposed to be with Batmite. We have yet to sit down so hopefully internet is good now, and hopefully me and Batmite will be able to sit down and record for next week's Chatting with the Comic Community, or I will have to take a week off and do it. But this is me showing off some back issues that I recently picked up because I've been reading mostly digitally, and then trade paperbacks of older comics. But I have been mostly just picking up back issues. So without further ado, let's get to it.
Make books, comic books, comic books,
and will there be any more splurging today?
That's right, guys. Back issue haul, and I just want to say thank you to everybody who stopped in. I know it's late. It's definitely late for me. I'm not sure if everybody else on the West Coast, it's not really that late for you guys. But Cardboard Crazies, Chris, thank you for stopping by. And I just want to announce, guys, there is going to be Between the Lines is coming back. We've already talked about having our first guest on for that show. I'm not sure exactly when it's happening, but it's happening very, very soon, and it is happening. So hopefully you guys will be tuning into Between the Lines. It'll probably rotate between Cardboard Crazies and Roscoe's channel, and I'll be just there as a third wheel asking some questions and just trying to be funny. And then we got Phil, Comics Talk Weekly. How's it going, my friend? Thank you for stopping in. And also another announcement, Designated Decors is coming back as well. I'm super excited for that. I'm Larry Green, new to the channel, glad to be here. Welcome, my friend, welcome. I'm glad you're here as well. Hopefully you can go back and watch some of my older videos, some Chatting with the Comic Communities. Maybe you'll find some amazing people in this community as well. But thank you for stopping in and tuning into my back issue haul. We got Tylox the Mighty. Hey. What's up, Tylox? And we got Noggin Comics. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in. We got 6 people in the chat, more than I thought I would have. But, yeah, thanks. Thank you so much. Oh, wicked. Mad Spidey. How's it going, my friend? Ignacio. Hail to Ignacio, man. If you guys have not checked out Two Nerd Dads with Nick and Nacho earlier today over on Nick's Kicks and Comics channel, definitely go check that out. There's a blast over there. They had Chip Getler, the famous Chip Getler. So definitely go check that out. But let's get to it. Let's show off my first comic. So this one is not actually a comic. It's one for more of a reading, and it did kind of look cool. And it's a one-shot, but it's from the Gen 13 universe, and it's Grunge Saves the World. So I thought that looked pretty sick, so I picked it up. It was only, like I said, I've been picking up a lot of back issues for like $2, maybe $2.50. So it's been pretty good. I'm not too familiar with the people that are mentioned on the cover here. So Kevin Altieri with Mark Farmer and Jason Martin. But from the Gen 13 universe. Anybody that's a fan of Gen 13, let me know in the comments down below. Also, I want to say that I am live over on Facebook. I will be dropping my link tree in the description down below for anybody who's watching on the rewind. That'll have my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, so on. And I am live on Facebook as well right now for some of my family members and for Sister Joe. So a huge shout out to Sister Joe. Love you. I will be doing an unpacking from her. She did say she had a gift coming my way, so I'm super excited for that. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Now, I know Tylox is here, and Tylox, you will like this this one. This is just a strict cover by. It's issue number 2, but it's Gail Simone, which is pretty cool. I might actually read it, but definitely a cover by Gen 13, as you can see. Oh yeah, and my OnlyFans. I actually took that down, but I do have an Amazon wish list, and actually I will show you guys what somebody actually went on there, bought them anonymously for me, was off my Amazon wish list, which was, whoever you are, I just want to say thank you, because you guys are, the person is probably watching, so I just want to say thank you so much for doing that for me. It means the world. Oh, Warehouse 13. That is sick. That is sick. I am finding out a lot that a lot of the TV shows, sci-fi shows that I love watching, or used to love watching on the old sci-fi channel are actually comic books. Like you have Eureka became a comic book, Warehouse 13. I'm not sure if Alphas did, but that was another great show. But thank you so much, Phil. I seen he's like creating a box for me of like those TV shows that I love, and that because me and Phil, we love to talk about our TV shows. We're big nerds like that. Oh, we got Trev, the shipping guru. So this one's really cool. This next one, I did not know that. Like Phil, maybe you know, or somebody else in the chat. I feel like Noggin might know this too. I seen this and I was like, holy crap. I'm a huge fan of Seth Green. I love him in all of his side projects he does. He wasn't really a big hand in a lot of the shows that he did, like Idle Hands. He was just a side character. Austin Powers, he was a side character. Robot Chicken, I can take it or leave it for the most part. But this is a Freshman, and it's co-created by Seth Green, and he is made to look like the actual character on the cover. And the other characters are actually, I was told, are like actually like drawn to look like, drawn after certain celebrities and his friends. So that's pretty cool. Freshman #1, picked it up. Definitely going to be reading this since it's a #1. And I seen that my shop did have a couple of other issues. So I want to see if I like it first, and then I'll probably end up buying more. Now, this next one, moving on to Image, or that was Image, moving on to my last Image, and then moving on to Dark Horse. Wow. Yeah, I thought you would have, of all people, would know where that was from. Like, I absolutely love it. I can't. Spadarky, Kirk, Purdy, and Wengler is who did it. I love DV8, and that air became nice. Never knew Seth Green had a comic. Definitely intrigued to find it now. Yeah. After I read it, I'll hit you up and I'll let you know what I thought about it and what the kind of premise of it is. I'm a big TV and movie nerd too. Oh, we got K-pop. K-pop. Yeah, Chuck. I couldn't believe that became a comic too. And now you have Chuck as Shazam in the movies and stuff, which I'm super excited for. And Battlestar Galactica as a comic as well. They have a ton of Battlestar Galactica. Of course, you have your Star Trek and Star Wars comics, but like it's cool to find the ones, sci-fi shows that are like not well known that you loved growing up. Like you had like it was your guilty pleasure. And yeah, it's great. It's great. Phil, you're freaking awesome. And just people pounding in here. We got Sleeping Comics. What's up, my friend? I might get sassy. I've been drinking. Well, get sassy then. Get sassy. Look at this. K-pop. You just jumped in. Freshman. Seth Green. Pretty sure that's K-pop right there. X-Files too. X-Files, which is funny. I just found out that X-Files was done by Topps, like the publisher Topps, and that was because of Phil again. Pop in X-Files. Sup, my nerds? Saying hi. All right, this one really cool. It was not $2. It was $8 Canadian. But this is one I was actually searching for to get in my collection. And John's Comics with Kids, I was talking to him when I did chatting with the comic community with him. I don't think we were talking in that video. I think it was backstage after we were done recording. He was telling me about this comic, and he said like it's a good story for all of like the early Image characters, and it's like a must read for a Savage Dragon fan, which of course I'm more of a Shadowhawk than Spawn than Savage Dragon fan, but I like Savage Dragon nonetheless. But this is Image number 0, issue 0. Image 0, issue 0, which is sick. I love the cover on this. Like you got Maul, you got Savage Dragon, you got Spawn, you got Shadowhawk, you got Spartan, them all. Yeah, he is. Just popping. Chad's popping. Phil needs to what? Yeah, he does. I'd watch it. I'd watch them. Dude, so much nostalgia, right? It is. It's so much nostalgia. Dialogues, Phil, sup cardboard. I know 2 ladies in my day, they don't want to just laugh out loud. Oh, really? I did not know that. Also, hello, Case Cards. Thank you for joining as well. All right. Now, this next one, I do read the current Aliens run for Marvel. I've been enjoying it. It's been hit or miss for me, but I have also been going back and picking up a lot of the Dark Horse Aliens books. And this is the first one. I'm definitely going to be reading this since it's an issue number 1. And this is Aliens Genocide number 1. Like, look how freaking savage that cover is. That is such a sick cover. Sickness. Now that they did it, like, they did a perfect Prey movie. I hope they come out with another great Alien movie. I just want to say hello to Pocan Joe. What is up, my friend? Nice. Yeah, I freaking love this cover. I saw this and I was like, yeah, instant buy. Instant buy. I didn't even have to like think about it. Just instant buy. I'll come pick up K-pop and Tylex in a van and we'll drive out to the island. Freak yeah. Freak yeah. I'm guessing you're talking about this island. Bill, I'm down. I have Aliens art I need to finish. Oh, dude, you should definitely post that afterwards. What's up, Lost in Comics? Just showing off some back issues that I recently picked up and that I've been on a back issue kind of binge lately. PEI, Prince Edward Island. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, and that's the only Dark Horse comic I did pick up. Spin Sport. So moving on to Marvel. That's right, Marvel. I picked up some Marvel. And you guys know, if I picked up Marvel, I picked up some What If comics. I'm super pumped about this one. It is the first appearance of somebody really, really unknown. So it's like Helen something, but it doesn't really matter. I'm always just collecting What Ifs to have like the complete run. from earlier, from the volume 1 to volume 2. I just keep jumping back and forth from picking them up. But this is a newsstand, which is really good. This is from volume 1. It's What If Nova Had Become 4 Other People, which is a sick cover. Sick cover. Recent pickup. Sith has aliens, RPG sessions coming soon. Oh, that's sick. I adore the Weirdos, Tales and Team Ups, and Howard the Duck and Spidey, one of my favorites. Some of those Howard the Ducks covers are just crazy. Thanks, Pocan Joe. Thanks. I really enjoy this. But I don't know. This next one I'm going to show, I'm not sure if I like this one more or the one I just showed, because this one is pretty freaking badass. This is What If, issue number 51. What if the Punisher became Captain America? I definitely had to get this one. Now, it is direct edition, so don't think that, like, you see the barcode. It's not, but it is, if you can't see the direct right there. But this one is fan-freaking-tastic. Could you imagine? Like, I can't wait to read this. What if the Punisher became Captain America? Like, how badass would that be? You can get TM to put the mask behind him on. Pull his strings cable. Oh, what's up, Dills Pops? How's it going, my man? Oop. Pretty much only bought Avengers What Ifs. I buy them all. I'm like trying to complete the runs of What If, and like of course I collect the Shadowhawk and Spawn and Calypso and all that. But like I think What If is the biggest run that I'm trying to complete, because it goes like just volume 1 and volume 2. And volume 2 is super long. But yeah, I think I do want to try to complete all of these runs. Oh, thanks, Noggin. Have a good night, my man. Become the Dragon Lord. Nova, you say? I think I'm not sure. I think it does go up to exactly that. I haven't really looked that much. I got my phone off. And I used my CLZ to figure out where I'm at and how many are that. So I don't have it memorized at the moment. But here, like, let's look at this up. How many issues does volume 1 of What If have? Check this out. Volume 1. It looks like it has 47. 47. And then it has that special What If Iron Man had become a traitor, or had been a traitor. I do have that issue. And then volume 2, it goes up to 114. And then, of course, you have volume 3, volume 4, volume 5, which are very, very small runs. Yeah, 113. Oh, hey, what's up, Magic Lasso? How's it going, my friend? No, it's an hallucination, man. Like, I don't know what you've been doing lately and stuff, but I think you need to take a step back from what you're doing, because you're hallucinating right now. But all right. So speaking about Topps earlier, I did pick up a few Topps comics just because I love Jack Kirby and I want to show off some cool, awesome things that Jack Kirby's name is on. Of course, he didn't write this. Roy Thomas did it, and Walter Simonson. This is Jack Kirby's Secret City Saga, issue number 0, which is a sick-looking cover. I've never heard of this. I've seen it, and it was like $1, so I was like, you know what? Cool. I'm picking it up. But what else was there, which was really, really cool, was this gold version of the same cover, issue number 0. So I had to pick up both. Jack Kirby's Secret City Saga. I feel like I remember this as a kid. Like, I remember seeing it as a kid, or I remember flipping through it as a kid. But of course, if it's not in the movies now, you kind of like forget about some of the stuff that hasn't made a resurgence. So, but I feel like I did read something along the lines of these. But yeah, I had to get the gold version as well. Now, I'm glad that you mentioned that, K-pop. This next one is issue number 1. These two were not sealed with the cards in it, but this one is. It's sealed, and I'll be opening it up over on Cardboard's Crazy's Benchwarmers channel. Yeah, this one's sealed. I'm not gonna flip it around because it'll show the cards, and I wanna show the cards over on Cardboard Crazy's channel. But I do have a few more Topps comics that are sealed coming, and I'm gonna open some of them and keep some of them sealed because I do have doubles coming. But yeah, this one's sealed, and this is Secret City Saga. I like the design of the characters, though. Like, I'm not sure if it'll ever make a resurgence because of who's behind it and that. And Topps Comics is not around anymore. Like, did Topps like stop doing comics? Like, is Topps like done with? I don't know that much about Topps. And I know like Cardboard Crazies and Phil. They know a lot more about Topps and cards and that. Is Topps still making cards, or are they done making cards as well? Okay, Topps still does cards, but they don't do comics. Like, they could all of a sudden just come up and start doing comics again if they really wanted to, and bring back some of these older characters. If I don't know if like the rights were to certain creators or not. And I just want to say hey to Tony Fett. What is up, my friend? How's it going? Pop in. Lasso, yo lasso. I have no idea what that means, K-pop. Like, you're just speaking in riddles. Okay. All right. Now, these next 3 comics I'm about to show off, I got because of a certain creator, and I'm super pumped to start reading them. But I need to get the complete run. I'm so happy that it actually came across at my shop because I don't hear good things about this series, but I'm still going to read it just because of who's attached to it. But this is Batman #1, the Widening Gyre, by Kevin Smith, and art by Walter Flanagan from Comic Book Men. But I also had to grab. I love the cover. Is just different. Just different. No idea what the story is or what the synopsis is of the story. I just picked it up because of who's attached to it. And then I got #2. And I love this cover. This is #4. So I'm missing, goes to 6. So I'm missing issue 3, 5, and 6. But this one's cool. You got Joker just standing over him. Is this your card? Next owns all the rest of 2025. They bought Tops and hopefully for them. Okay. Oh, nice. How did you think of what did you think of the first issue? Like, I'm not sure how far you got into the series, but what did you think of it? But I'm pumped to get this in my collection. Something written by Kevin Smith. I do have like the hardcover of Guardian Devil, Red Daredevil by Kevin Smith. Yeah, really good. But I don't think I have any single issues that are written by Kevin Smith. Of course, Masters of the Universe Revelations, but that was written. I forget his name now. He did Teen Titans Academy as well. He mostly wrote that while Kevin Smith oversaw it. But this was actually written by Kevin Smith. So super pumped to actually have a single issue of that. Moving on to get these in order, because now I have the very first start of the Calypso series run that I actually needed. I'm super pumped to have these now in my collection. As most know, if you don't know, I'm a huge Eclipso fan. Been trying to get Eclipso Darkness Within complete run. Got Eclipso 1 to 18. Got Eclipso Darkness Within issue number 1 and issue number 2. And most of the annuals, because the story continues over into like annuals like across the DC universe, like summer in like a Batman annual, summer in a dark Detective Comics annual, Teen Titans annual, Superman annual. I had to pick up all of those, but the story actually doesn't even start in an annual. It starts in a series that is like halfway there, or like halfway done. It starts in like an issue 42 of a random series, and this is Eclipso. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure about Walt Flanagan's art and that. Sorry, Walter. I know you're not watching, but I'm sorry ahead of time. Sorry anyway. I don't really enjoy his art. Like, he's no Ignacio, man. Like, if this, I know this guy in this community, his name is Iggy or Nacho. He does a show with Nick's Kicks. Amazing artist. Like, if he did the art in the book, like, be craziness. Even the cover art is not that great, but if this guy named Ignacio, whoever he is, would just make a perfect cover art. BRB, need a water. Well, you know what? While you're gone, I'm going to put on that mask. All right. I have to wait now because I have to wait for K-pop to get back. We shut. Beefit. Oh, thank you for stopping by, my man. All right, so this is issue 42. It's really random. Eclipso or Starman 42. Eclipso. Yeah, freaking sick looking cover right here. Of course, yeah. Eclipso looming over. And this is the first. It says that the reading order tells me that issue 42 of Starman is the reading order that I have to do to get. All right, she's back now. Okay, good. Oh, they're coming. They're coming, Bill, and stuff. I have a plan to make these a very exclusive little acetate cover and do something fun with it, make it a Canadian variant in a way. Who knows? No, it says Strazewski. You guys can see that. It's really hard for me to pronounce that. Of course, you got Constantine right there. No. It looks like Magnola did the cover, though. Saying Magnola right there. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So exactly that. But they're mega crappy. I hear that's in a crappy extra staples. No, they're perfect. They're perfect. But moving on, we got this one's sick too because I know K-pop is gonna love this. I'm glad I waited to show this one because she's gonna freak out, man. She's gonna jump through this screen and steal it from me. I bet you. But this is Starman issue 43. It's Starman versus somebody versus Eclipso. You ready? You ready, K-pop? You ready? Everybody in the chat, I want to hear you chant and scream, "I'm ready!" I can't hear you. Louder. All right. We got Starman versus issue number 43 with Lobo. Look at Lobo on the cover. Yeah, that was crazy too. That was really crazy. Lobo, see? Knew it. Knew it. You're ready. Yeah, like I said earlier, I only had 2 Marvel comics that I picked up. None of them Namor. Frig, yeah. Interesting to read this. But we definitely got another Lobo cover. And as everybody's saying in the chat, Lobo rules. Right there. It says it right there. Lobo rules. This is Starman issue 44. Oh, nice. Nice. Which that was she was introduced into a Teen Titans comic, wasn't she? I never really got into Lobo, or not Lobo, but Crush. I never read into her or got her series at all. Even when her number 1 issue came out, I didn't pick it up. So it's good to know. I might have to go and check it out, K-pop. But the last of the Starman is right here. And sadly, it doesn't have Lobo on it there, K-pop, but it's Starman issue 45, and it's the last issue until you jump into, I think it was The Darkness Within issue 1, and then you just read on from there, and then across the DC universe. So now I can actually start reading the Eclipso series in order and let you guys know what I think of it. And I guess Power Girl's in this as well. Red Chang shares creator credit for creating Crush. On Teen Titans. Nice. Is he really? That is sick. That is sick. All right. And the last comic that I've got to show off, and this just, I wish Batmite was here tonight, because she'd be loving this too with all this Eclipso. This is Super Team Giant, Super Team Family issue number 5. What happens when Superman collides with Superboy? Batman battles with the strangest villain of all, Eclipso. Extra, the origin of Eclipso. I love it. Love this cover. This is sick. Seen this and definitely had to pick it up because it's an extra in the origin of Eclipso. This has the origin of Eclipso in it. Better keep him away from Kroger. So yeah, I've been on half and half on Twitch before and stuff, but I never really could figure it out. I was just like, you know what? No, I'm not really on Twitch at all. Not on Twitch at all. Just want to say hello to everybody who's watching on Facebook. I can't see you if you're commenting at all at this point in time, but thank you guys so much for watching on Facebook as well. Take him to the Laco Kroger. Cover reminds it. This one right here. I think the all of the like because I did see a few other Super Team Family covers like issues, and they all kind of have this similar type of look to them. They always have two stories as well. Awesome. Freaking awesome. But yeah, guys, that is it. But on behalf of like K-pop and Phil, they wanted me to take this down and put it on and be a dragon. Here I am being a dragon. Because I am TM, the mythical one. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who stopped by, been in the chat, having a conversation with me, gave me some info actually. So I just want to shout out the chat even more because if it wasn't for half of you in the chat giving me some information that I didn't know about certain comics and certain things, it'd be just kind of dull. So the chat really helps me out. And everybody who's watching on this rewind, thank you guys for tuning in and checking out these awesome freaking back issues. Awesome in my opinion, because these are comics that I want in my collection. And yeah, I'm super pumped. Make sure to go out and watch Paper Girls. Paper Girls, fantastic TV show. You got to watch it. True to the source material, I don't know if... somebody was asking me if they're like it's going to continue, and I haven't heard anything about if it's continuing or not, and I'm really hoping it does. And everybody, like after this show, drop what you're doing and go watch The Sandman. The Sandman is to a T, like true to the adaptation. Of course, there's certain characters that can't be in the show, and like they're kind of separate from the DC universe, like kind of like their own thing in this universe, because if you haven't read the source material, the JLI and Martian Manhunter and certain characters like that do not show up in the Sandman, which I kind of figured they wouldn't, but it is so good. And now that like Stranger Things is finishing up, like Netflix, give the Sandman all of the money. Give the Sandman all the money. Let's see like 7 seasons. Let's see 6 seasons and a movie. Like 6 seasons and a movie. Let's go for the Sandman. Like it is so freaking good. And like if they put in enough of the budget that they put into Stranger Things, going forth, we're looking at a freaking fantastic rest of the series, and it's already come off to a great freaking start. Another show that I love watching is Evil. I don't know if anybody's watching Evil. It's on Paramount Plus. It's a really good show. The only reason I really got into it was because Mike Coulter, Luke Cage himself, in my opinion, plays a priest on that show. It's all about like them determining if somebody is crazy or they're possessed, and it's cool because it's a mind craze. You don't know what's actually real and what's not, and what's people thinking, and then it has like scientific reasons why people do these things, and then all of a sudden you're looking at it like an actual I don't want to spoil it, but it's fan-freaking-tastic. It's on season 3 now, and you have I forget his last name, but his first name is Michael. He was like pretty much one of the most biggest antagonists on Lost, and he was like the main guy on Person of Interest. I can't think of his last name right now, but he's in it. And he plays a terrible person as well. Was it? Yeah. Tried to give this to you guys because Phil and K-Pop wanted me to do this with the mask on. Kind of looks like I'm not even talking, but I am, which is kind of cool. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Just had to go do a little bit of a rant with the mask on for these freaking amazing people in the chat. What other shows am I watching? Oh, I did watch the Baby Groot show. I Am Groot. I freaking laughed so freaking hard watching that. Like, if you want to feel good, and if you're having like a bad day or you're just upset or anything, go and watch I Am Groot. Like, you'll laugh. The only issue that I have is I'm not even mad that they're only like 6 minutes apart. I just wish there was more of them, because I can deal with the 6 minutes and like move on to a new story, and go from there. What is up, actual Dracula? You're just coming in at the end here, my man, fellow Canadian. I just showed off some sick freaking back issues, and I'm just doing a little talk about shows that I've been watching and that, because some people in the chat wanted me to put on this mask. So I didn't want to just put it on and then end the stream, so I figured I'd go a little longer and start talking about some shows that I've been enjoying. I think they reinvest. The devs. Oh yeah. Thanks, K-pop. Put on the mask for you, and then you're just unsubbing me. Thank you. Appreciate it. But that, man, I Am Groot has been sick. What is coming up? Like, I know that there's a few shows coming up. She-Hulk. I'm pumped for She-Hulk, and that's see what these characters are that are coming forth. It's definitely. I know, like, most of the shows haven't been really connected in any way. Like Moon Knight, not so much. Miss Marvel, not so much, but a little bit at the end. Actually, Miss Marvel has been definitely really connected, but like from a fan's point of view. But this show is definitely going to bring in Daredevil. It's going to show us Frogman, which is pretty cool that Frogman's coming in. You know, all of these like C-list characters that are coming in as well, which is super cool. And there's a reason why it's 10 episodes. Like, it's leading into something. And then Black Panther, the last of the fourth phase, until we move into the fifth phase, which I'm super excited for. I'm trying to think of what else is coming up. Can't think of anything. Or bitchin'. What? Dope ass. So many shows I need to watch. Sandman, yes, you need to watch. Umbrella Academy was good too. I don't watch Picard. I don't watch Star Wars or Star Trek. But on that note, there is a show that I do kind of watch. It's similar to Star Trek in a way. The Orville. Seth MacFarlane's The Orville. Dude, that show is like made to be funny, but it's actually and it's like dealing with like serious situations. It's become like a flip of like it's an actual serious show in a way that has some comedy in it, and which is awesome. Work is killing you. It's not good. You take this. There we go. It's hard to see this chat for a while. But She-Hulk is like Ally McBeal's powers. No. No. Yeah, right? I was surprised of how good it was. Like I was like, I'm gonna watch it because I do like Seth MacFarlane and a lot of things. Did stop watching Family Guy, but I think one of my favorite things he did was in and was part of was American Dad. I think that was my favorite one out of the animation. And of course, Ted 2, freaking Million Ways to Die in the West. That was fantastic, man. Well, frig K-pop. All right, I'll be right there. I'll come help you. Tongue in cheek, maybe break the fourth wall. Yeah. No, okay, here's my theory on She-Hulk breaking the fourth wall in the show too. I think she's actually um I because I want to say that, but at the same time she was in a scene where it didn't look like she was holding a phone, but who knows, like she's recording her life or situation, but like it's super cool to see that she's actually breaking the fourth wall. But I want to see how they explain that, like because it's different. It's different in my opinion, and with Deadpool, I can understand it, but with She-Hulk, it's just a little harder to understand. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Remember the 300? Like the 300 was like one of my favorite episodes in that, and the 300 ended up turning out to be spoiler if you guys have not watched it. The 300 turned out to be 300 versions of himself. Yeah, there's two. There's the one where she's turns around and says he doesn't mean that, and then the one uh where um Titania kicks her, and then she's looking at her phone, and she looks up and says, "I'm not proud of this." So I just don't know what that means for like the Marvel, like because it's the one thing I could say about Deadpool breaking the fourth wall and that because it was contained in his own type of universe. With the Marvel universe, how are they going to explain that? Like who's she talking to, or how she's talking to this person? So I don't know. I have no idea. I heard that they actually put green makeup on her face as well. But who knows? She-Hulk is a culprit as we speak. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Now, just speak on that. Bullseye. Bullseye from that series. Because we have all these people coming back. We have Kingpin coming back. We have Matt Murdock coming back. The same characters. We need to get that version of Bullseye back from the Daredevil series. Like we definitely need. Like that's definitely the three characters we definitely need to see. And then we definitely need to see Punisher come back as well from the Netflix series. And then that's a way to get if we get Punisher back and we get him his own series. Guess what? Guess who else will return? Wow, I'm blanking on her name right now, but she will return as the Night Nurse because she wanted to be in that series too, and she'll come. Like she's already working with Disney for Ahsoka. So no, not Colin Farrell. No, no, not Colin Farrell. Like we need. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I bet. Like, but he's like still in talks to do that Penguin. Like, who knows if that's gonna get trashed or not because of like the whole um, DC issues right now. But um, I could see like how he hated. I hated it too. Like that was terrible. But the guy that played, I don't know his name, but the guy who played Bullseye in the Daredevil TV show was fantastic, freaking tastic. Rosario Dawson, there you go. I can't believe like I love Rosario Dawson and I couldn't remember her name. Yes, fantastic. He's amazing. He was amazing as Penguin. Yeah, I couldn't imagine being like prosthetics all across my face and like how long that would take. Like even the guy who played Vecna in Stranger Things, like throwing up videos of him getting stuff put on his face and stuff. Like I don't know if I'd ever be able to do that. Like that just I'd get bored too quickly, and then I'd be like crap on my face and I want to tear it off like this mask. But yeah. Yeah, very sexy. Well, what did you think? Did you think he was very sexy in Penguin? Like, would you tap that? I don't know, man. Like, I would. No. Oh, you talking about the guy who played Vecna and Sweeney Todd? Yeah. All day. All day. So, yep. Yeah, man. Like, I need. Speaking of Swamp Thing, like, with all this, like, revamping stuff, they do need to bring Swamp Thing back to the screen in the same way that they did the show that they just canceled not too long ago, because that was fantastic. But it's coming up to that hour mark. Talk a little bit about something, hit that hour mark, and then I'm going to jump off of here and go watch. I don't know. Oh, here's what we got to talk about. Another show that just dropped on Netflix, and it's back. I've been loving the series. And it was really good, this series. A little different. Not as, like, fat. No, if I had to rate it, I would say season 2 was better than this season, but Lock and Key just came back and dropped all of its episodes. So been watching those, and I'm going to be. Oh, I have not watched Prey yet. I still have to watch Prey, but like I said, I'm more of an Alien fan than a Predator fan. And I'm probably going to be starting Harley Quinn, season 3. Yeah, season 3. I have not watched any of that yet, so definitely going to be jumping in. Yeah, the CW Swamp Thing was freaking fantastic, and like just it sucked that it ended the way it ended. Can't wait to watch Prey. Yeah. But Lock and Key dropped, and it was fantastic watch. Yeah, Xenomorphs love, man. Xenomorph love. Another good show that dropped. I think it's hard to say because in Canada here, shows that drop on Hulu drop on Disney Plus here in Canada. So I'm not sure if this is on a Hulu show. It might be, but it's called The Bear, and it has the guy that played Lip in Shameless, and he's taken over his recently deceased brother's restaurant, and he's come from like a high. He was like a high chef, went to like the highest culinary arts schools. Now he's working at like a low end restaurant and trying to take over, trying to get them off the ground and stuff because they're kind of it was becoming bankruptcy at that. So he's trying to get there, trying to change things up to make it better, dealing with the staff that have their own ways of doing things already. So they're set in their ways and stuff, and the challenges that it's a really good show. It's 3 episodes out now. I want to say Hulu, but yeah, Lip from Shameless. He's the main actor from it. Definitely worth checking out. Does it start Kyle? I don't know who Kyle is. Kyle XY? That was another good show. I only watched the first season, but it's how you know you're an alien, man. If you don't have a belly button, you are an alien. Or you can be like Lee and have Lee from Whack fucking Comics. You can have 2 belly buttons. What? I don't know what you're saying. But yeah, we got like 4 minutes left. We still got 7 people just chilling out. Thank you guys so much for just chilling out with me. Being some random, talking about things that I love, because that's what it's all about. We talk about what we love. We collect what we love. We share what we love. We do what we love. We show off this amazing wall as well. Actually, you got actual Draculas right there. See if you guys can see that a little bit better. All right. Actual Dracula in the chat did that for me. You got Roscoe Art there. You got this guy here. This guy's name's not Dinobot. Rhinox. He's a Beast Wars Transformer. And then you got Eclipso right there with Mama Roscoe's signature right there. Then you got a Spawn Mortal Kombat figure. Which my wall is going to change. Those are all hung up too. Figured I'd do that. Been reorganizing some stuff around here, make it a little bit prettier. I do. I have 75 of them. 75 of them. I'm just a hoarder, man. I just like to hoard those covers. Roscoe bought friggin' rights, man. Friggin' rights. So I got a question for everybody in the chat right now. DC or Marvel or just a random movie. What are you most excited for in the next like 6 months for TV, movies, what have you? I want to ask the chat that, see what you guys have to say. Oh, cool. I'm definitely going to be checking that out. Oh, my phone's off. I'm going to turn on my phone. Ooh, actually, I can do this. Let's see if I can do this right now. All right, so I'm gonna show off what he has there. We'll click on here. Blur, blur. So 4 years behind on shows. Oh yeah, I do need to watch Westworld. I did like I think I stopped watching, I watched all of the first season and then just didn't continue to watch it, but I really enjoyed it. So I need to go back and watch it and check it out, see what's Wakanda Forever. Yes, I'm super excited for that one too. Let's see what that is. All right, so I have an issue showing that, so I'm just gonna show it on from my phone onto the here. That is sick. That is sick. That is what Ignacio is drawing right now. Just sketching, doing up. This guy right here. If you guys are not following him, definitely go check him out on IG. He's you're currently doing another Kickstarter as well, aren't you? And he also just did a cover for Scout Comics, and it was fan-freaking-tastic for By the Horns. If you guys have not read By the Horns, definitely check that out. Did a cover for them, and that you can go check it out on scoutcomics.com. I don't know, because the way that they said it was like he was a last-minute choice to be even on the seats for the Illuminati. So I'm not sure. Everybody wants it. So it'd be kind of weird for Marvel not to give us a person that we thought was perfect in the role. Like, he even was perfect in that movie. Like, he played the role pretty good. He looked great as that character. So, and he's a fantastic actor. So give us like a fan cast that we want. Like that, he'd be perfect in my opinion. But nobody has said that he is. But who knows? He might be coming back. Okay, so this is going to be a character from an upcoming Kickstarter. That is sick. Freaking fantastic, man. But yep. All right, guys. I'll hit that hour mark. I'm gonna jump off of here, show off some freaking fire comics. Freaking love getting my back issues, and like next one, I do have a ton of Topps comics that are sealed coming in. I actually have a lot of fire comics that I did. It's going to be a lot bigger than this one. It's going to be about like maybe I think 25 back issues I recently picked up. One of them is like a freaking amazing what if comic that I'm happy to get in my collection. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Everybody who's in the chat tonight, you guys are freaking fantastic. Everybody who's watching this on the rewind here on YouTube or Facebook, thank you guys for checking it out. And yeah, definitely follow all of these people in the chat here. K-Pop does amazing stuff on her Instagram. Phil is soon coming back on YouTube, I hope, but definitely check him out on Instagram. Ignacio is doing fantastic work on Nick's Kicks and Comics channel, talking about just random things and doing awesome work with Kickstarters and other comic books. Beavet, my man, a couple comics, doing great work. Of course, we had Tylox the Mighty here. Tylox is always going live here and there. And Actual Dracula usually goes live on Wednesdays, but he had to cancel last night. Definitely check him out on YouTube as well. I'm trying to remember who. Cardboard Crazies, like I said earlier, Roscoe, Cardboard Crazies, Between the Lines is coming back, as well as Benchwarmers this Tuesday. I think it's this Tuesday. I'm not sure. I'll hit up Cardboard Crazies as well. He's doing that. Other than that, guys, man, have a safe night. Be kind to one another. And as always, my friends, stay freaking nerdy. Bye.